So you and I are at the broker. You see $100 on the balance. From this amount, we will disperse our deposit today and make a good profit for today. I'm sure that the Bollinger Bands indicators and two CCI and RSI indicators are being analyzed today according to the settings of our Bollinger Bands indicators. We set the period 13 deviation 2. The RSI, we set period 5. CCI is set to period 10. It is these settings of our oscillators that will be set today, and these are the most optimal settings when trading on a minute time frame. All currency pairs with the most optimal movement volatility are selected. We have high interest rates on payments today since we have a market for OTC. In general, a simple strategy is being analyzed today. As I trade, you will understand how to correctly use a combination of this indicator and these oscillators. So let's get started and select the first currency pair. Let's open a deal down here. We immediately found a good entry point. We have a touch of the resistance area here, as well as the formation of a new price maximum. Here we have the first, second touch of the upper band of our channel indicator. Then the dynamics of the movement should go down. We think this for a reason. We see an exit from the overbought area, and that's why we are opening a trade down here in this case, even though we did not open it at a very favorable level for us. A pullback should occur, so here, 100% of the deal closes in a plus. Let's look for the result. And our first deal easily closes in A+. As I said, a not very good opening level of the deal will not prevent us from closing it in A+, and that's exactly what happened. This is how we open a deal for a decrease. That is, according to this principle, leaving the overbought area, touching the upper band of the indicator, and opening for a decrease. We will select the next currency pair. Let's open a downside deal here. It's also a good entry point. We can highlight this price corridor, highlight its resistance area, touch it, form a new local maximum, then touch the upper moving average of our channel, the channel indicator, and I want the exit to happen from the overbought area on our two oscillators. In general, the principle of entering a deal was exactly the same, and you can already see the result of the movement. Let's watch the completion of the deal. And the second deal is also absolutely easy to close in a plus. Change the amount of the value. Let's try to open a deal to increase and select the next currency pair. Let's open a downgrade deal here this time. In general, I think you understand. Yes, too. What is the principle of entry into this deal? The downward trend is greater, and this chart also has a flat mood. Our price does not have a pronounced trend, but in general, the principle is exactly the same. Again, firstly, it is touching, forming a new price maximum after our price rollback, and we also continue to observe and want to, in order to break out of the overbought area. That is why we are opening a deal to decrease here. Let's look at the result. And the deal also closes in A+ without any problems, as you can see. With this strategy, you can easily understand when the price pullback will occur and win back absolutely on this. And most likely, it does not matter what trend you will have, ascending or descending. You will either open against the trend or following the trend. In general, these strategies easily cope with the nature of the movement. Let's continue our trading and select the next currency pair. And let's open a deal here, again for a decline, but we open again. According to the same principle, here we have another picture that improves the picture for us. This is the resistance area. There is a third touch point, touching the upper band of our channel indicator. The dynamics of the downward movement and also the exit from the overbought area, everything is absolutely the same. Already we opened 5 deals in exactly the same way. Let's look at the result of the transaction. There are 25 seconds left. The deal went to 0, and then we open a second deal. the exit still has to happen. So we don't hesitate and open our second deal. Let's watch the result. I think that the exit should happen with us. As you can see, our second deal has already closed in positive territory. A pullback has formed, an exit has occurred, and in general, what was to be expected? Yes, at first we had a small upward momentum because of this. To what extent the deal was closed to zero? Yes, a little unlucky. But in general, as I saw immediately, I opened another deal and we had a rollback and the deal closed in a plus. Let's open two deals worth $675 for each. Let's start and select the next currency pair. And here I can't help but open up deals again. Here we will. Open in the direction of the general trend dynamics. Open up. We will expect to go up. We will highlight the workspace. Finally, we have managed to open a deal to increase a good touch point, touching the lower moving Bollinger Bands. Then the movement should go up. It's also not just like that. Of course, this is an exit from an area that is already oversold, which is why in our case, the deal opens up here. Let's look at the remaining result. And also the deals are easy to close in A+. We will open 3 deals in the amount of $2,599 for the entire deposit. We will try to find a deal for an increase again. Let's start and select the next currency pair. And here we will open short trades. We have a good touch point here, despite the fact that the trades are not open at exactly 1 point. Yes, then I think we should still have an exit. We are forming a touch of the resistance area, also touching the upper moving average. Also, our all oscillators are in the overbought area. Therefore, here we should have a price pullback and the deal should close in a plus. Let's watch the result. And as I said, we have had a rollback and our deals are closed in A+. Let's probably open deals to consolidate the result. 4 deals for $1,000. I think we are already completely satisfied with the result here. So we should not rush anywhere. We will conduct a thorough analysis and open the final deal. Let's start and select the next currency. And here we will open our final trades. We will open them again for a decline. The trades are open on the same principle as the previous ones were opened. We will highlight the working area. The resistance area has broken through. A new local maximum has formed. The upper Bollinger Band has touched. And I will expect an exit from the overbought area along the RSI oscillator. We have about 20 seconds left to watch the result. And our trades are closing at a plus. The rollback is still small. We opened on time at the peak of the shadow. Yes, the transactions were completed at a plus. Let's make a withdrawal, fix our trade, choose a wallet. The amount will be $8,600. The operation is being successfully performed. This is the kind of trading we've done today on the OTC market, which is a rather difficult and volatile market. In general, the strategy, as I told you, handles opening deals, trend-wise and against trend. But thank you all for watching this video. Good luck in trading. Do not forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Telegram channel. Be sure to like the video and write comments. Good luck, everyone. Bye.